So with the title race really heating up, Arsenal dropping points to Sunderland, Manchester City beating Liverpool 3-0, I think I can safely say that it's really a two-horse race. I don't see where the Liverpool is going to come back into this. I don't see where Chelsea are consistent enough to make a run to challenge the likes of Arsenal or Manchester City. And to be honest with you, I don't see where anyone that is a dark horse to say, you know what, they're going to put together some runs to make that. And I'm looking at the table and I'm seeing where Manchester City, again, bear in mind, have kept another clean sheet. That has gone under the radar with this team. It's not the star-studded team of Manchester City back in the day with the Kevin De Bruyne's, with the David Silvas, with an informed, not injured Rodri, with Mahrez or Kun Aguero and so on and so forth. But this team is just a little bit different. It's kind of fluid. And when I mean fluid, it's that it tends to be, it's changing to each situation or game state than we've seen with Pep Guardiola before. Of course, football is changing, and you have to change with football. You can't just stay stagnant in your own little way or own little bubble and think that it's going to always be like that. I don't think that's the case. Teams have become more direct. Teams have become more precise, now are more aggressive, particularly in the Premier League, where it's just there's less of the ball being played and more emphasis on set pieces, corners, throw-ins, and so forth. And what Manchester City did against Liverpool, it shows that Pep Guardiola has evolved. His tactics have evolved. Yes, he does play that kind of positional football, but it's not overly positional where it becomes completely tiki-taka. I think it's more of possession with the aim to move the ball forward as quickly as possible, because the opponent is going to press you man to man more often than not. Unless you're like Liverpool, then they just give you the room in the middle of the park and you can do what you need to do. And Arsenal, even though dropping points to Sunderland, they are still in the driver's seat because their defense is possibly, I would say, one of the best that we've seen in a very, very long time, since maybe 04-05 Chelsea, or maybe 05-06 Chelsea. It's very resolute. It's swarming. I think that's the best way of saying it. It's aggressive and it's swarming, that it doesn't give you a chance to breathe. And I'm not just talking their press. I'm talking even defending the edge of their 18. It's very swarmful, if that's a word. And what I saw against Sunderland with Arsenal, it reminds me of how football was played 04-05. And then with the fact that Pep Guardiola is evolving with this kind of game state, it also shows where both teams are. And I think that's why they're slowly pulling away from the pack. And I think that will continue for the rest of the season. I don't see where Liverpool are able to put even maybe 8, 9, 10 wins together for them to be back in that title race. I don't see it. And with how Arne Slot has been coaching this team and managing this team, I don't see where it's going to happen. I don't see how this team will improve pressing wise and defensively to even challenge or come close to Arsenal and Manchester City. I just said it in a video, just a previous video, that it's shocking and amazing that you can spend near £500 million and still not be better. That is a case in point, and that's something that needs to be talked about when you are making transfers. Now, it could pay off in the long run. They could go on a wonderful, for years to come, Isak, Ekitike, everyone winning the trophy, probably winning treble, quadruple. Yeah, that could happen. But presently, this team is not constructed the way how it should be to kind of manage the intensity or the game state of where the Premier League is. And I think it's probably going to get worse before it gets better. Maybe with transfers coming in, Liverpool do something. But with City and Arsenal pulling away, I can't see where Liverpool will be coming close to these two. And I'm really interested to see when Arsenal comes back from the international break and they are now faced with, I think, 4 testing fixtures in the North London derby against Tottenham. They are playing Chelsea, I believe, away. Then they play Brentford away, and then they play Aston Villa away. Let me know in the comments if I got it right and if you agree. That, I think, is going to be a test. And if big if they manage to probably draw 2 out of the 4, it pushes Manchester City back right within striking distance. And now it's a matter of how good are you under pressure? What is your mental state in doing this, in going for a title? But you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're close to 300 subscribers. Let's see if we can get it there. Until next time, guys. Peace.